Well, hello again, folks. Hello. We are going to, we're going to really give it our best this time to try to get this thing in the air. The A350, this I know is titled a first look and tutorial. It's more a tutorial for me, but as Duluth said a few days ago, I think we all would love to learn. So I've kind of made it a Duluth or a tutorial for us all. Yeah. If you weren't with us yesterday, cut the stream short because I just could not get this plane to load worth anything. It kept tail striking. And then nose striking, and then tail striking, and then slamming onto. I mean, it just. It's a bear, folks. But anyway, as we walk through buildings and windows, we're better than Supermen. Um, give you a quick look at it, sitting here in the gate. One thing I'm not happy with so far, and I just may be the luck of the draw, two airports in a row, no jetways. So I don't know if that's something with the plane or X-Plane 12 and this plane, or just that loose nut behind the wheel. Always is usually that latter part, but hang on a second. Or in this case, not behind the wheel, behind the stick, because it's stick flown. But anyway, there you have it, folks. The A350. It's a beautiful aircraft. Do not get me wrong. The A350-900 XWB from Flight Factor. We do not have the mango sounds on here. Yesterday, kind of a little funny, quick story. Uh, did some testing. We got some things, I think, ironed out. Proof will be in the pudding when we actually put it to an application today. We actually got in the air last night with it. Just did not have the time, even for the hour-long flight we had planned last night. And this was completely off stream to see if, one, the dadgum thing actually does fly. I know in the real world, I'm pretty sure it flies. Just, a lot of carriers seem to have it. Sure as a bear in Flight Factor. So got it off the ground, um, but I couldn't hear anything. Well, come to find out, it's like the 747-200. If I don't plug my headset into the computer before we set sail, now a couple of guys were telling me, yeah, we hear it perfectly. Why I couldn't is yet to be figured out. So therein lies some of my fears of putting a sound pack in a plane. That I won't hear it, but you all will, which is the point, totally, I guess. But anyway, we are in the A350, and like I said, that was to be a short story. Folks, I don't know how long the ground time will be today. We all know if I get off the ground within an hour, I did something wrong. No, no, I'm very meticulous. Try to get as realistic as the aircraft will give me, and try my best to do things. So we're here to learn today, folks, and I'm going to take it slow. Hopefully, not have to open up a video like I did yesterday, but we're going to take it slow and easy so all of us can learn. Not just me, but you, but obviously I'm the one behind the sticks learning. Bear with me a second. Getting all tangled up here in my headset cord. Yeah, I know. Get a wireless one. Come on. Get into the new century. All right, so there you have it, folks. We are at Frankfurt. We are headed to Berlin, just as the opening screen said. And this is Flight Factor's A350 900 XWB Advanced. So on the YouTube video tonight, there'll be a link to it. We hope to have a YouTube video. Wasn't about to release the one from yesterday. So hopefully we can make up for yesterday's through today. Yesterday's would have included VATSIM, not a chance, and you know where we're going on VATSIM, completely blind with this plane. That's a recipe for disaster. Those of you really thinking about VATSIM, make sure you know your plane, have your charts, know your plane, and have some ability to fly your plane in case things happen. Okay? Things like FMCs all of a sudden, or your aircraft all of a sudden veering off course for some strange reason, starts porpoising. Know what you need to do. Those are my big tips. Then just sit at an airport and listen. Frankfurt could be a good one. Um, but, you know, if you're in the US, find one that's a little busy, but just sit and um, ruminate and listen. All right, so here it is. And now I'm going to tell you most of what I do on this plane, folks, minus some of the loading. Uh, uh, Q8 Pilot, he's a YouTube streamer. I'm not sure if he's on Twitch or not, but I know for sure he does stream on YouTube and puts videos out. Um, is who's behind the learning curve. So blame him. No, just kidding. Just kidding, Q8. Oh. And today, yes, like always, we have our 3-year-old grandchild, 3-month-old. Hang on. 3-month-old. My bad. This allergies this year have been horrid here in St. Louis because of all the rain. And yeah, anyway, 3-month-old is cranky today and turning 4 months today. So happy birthday, happy birthday. So anyway, let's get after it, shall we? First thing we're going to do, like always, let's show the flight plan for today. Okay. Now, I am going to put this request out. If you actually, I need to do one more thing, I realized. Before we get going, I just put an overlay up for the Marine Relief Society. Folks, check them out. I just happened to see the note that popped up there on my chat. Check them out. They really could use help. What they do is help um, sea servicemen, that would be Marine Navy, transition back into the world we live in here. It's a little different in the military, folks. It's a more structured, more you, literally, can I take this step or can I not? Kind of deal. And now they're more, it's a lot more different. However, they do need help. And in helping to retrain, helping to take the training they have, turn it and help them so they'll be able to find civilian jobs comparable to it. So it's a really worthwhile cause. So again, we're teamed up with CVW 20. They're a DCS standing for Digital Combat Simulation. It's basically a flight simulation in the military world, not real military, virtual military world. And it is beyond as real as it can get. Microsoft coined it many years ago. This took it to levels Microsoft will never find. DCS. So check them out. We're together for about another 11 to 15 days. I lost track on the countdown. I didn't catch it before coming on stream. But, you know, we got a little bit of a lofty goal, but I think if you guys out there are as generous as you are on stream, could be generous to them, that would be fantastic. So, but again, at any time during here, if you're all of a sudden you found some money hiding under the cushions of your couch or under the seat of your car, and you want to go, you know, let's give that to them, exclamation mark Marines on my stream. And if you're watching Duluth Fly, exclamation mark Navy on his will give you the same information. All right. So really worthwhile cause, folks. All right, so let's get into it now, shall we? Yes, we are flying to target today, Berlin. You know, that just... Anyway, sorry for you guys who live in Berlin. I love that line from some of the movies. Of course, there'd be a big applause in the background before they go, oh my God, we got the whole Luftwaffe in front of us to fly through to get there. But, you know, usually that, I guess it was on their minds way back when, but yeah. Anyway, that's back then. This is today. So today we got a first look. It's a kind of a tutorial, Frankfurt to Berlin, Brandenburg to be exact. Tegel actually is closed. The original, well, I don't know if it's original, but the big Berlin airport we know from the Berlin airlift, those of you that paid attention in high school, and such. They now have a newer, I guess, improved airport, Brandenburg. They had a second one, Schofield, something to that effect. Pardon me a second. Oh, it's one of those things where my nose was driving me nuts. Anyway, that's where we're headed, Berlin, to the new airport, opened a few years ago, and should be fun. All right, now the flight plan is, I believe, already set up. Yes. All right, had to double check. So we'll load from SimBrief. And you know what I did last night seems to be in effect today, and I have not checked. Where we're taking off on the 7s. I have, like I said, I have not brought it up. And well, now, oh, that's Berlin. Yeah, it seems to be identical. That's approach. Where's departure? Yeah, they're still showing the 7s. Currently wind 090 at 7. And arriving. Where's the departure? Oh, this is IVAO. That's why. There's the departure. Departing. They're departing 18. Expect possible departure. Intersection Mike. Where? Oh, 7 center and 18. Okay, I was going to say, so 7 center, 7 right would be a long taxiway. All right, and then, and transition level 6,000. Okay, so that squares that up. Now we're going to go. I think we'll do, we are, again, not going to be on VATSIM, so we're doing 7 center. I actually like departing 18. I always have. Just neat to fly, you know, the way that's set up. So. All right, so you can, and part of the reason I'm not flying is there's just so much ATC, so much for me to learn still on this plane. Like I said, I got it into cruise, and yeah, there's a lot just to that point, but then there's still some oddities, not necessarily meaning a negative against flight factor. It's just the newer technology in these planes make it difficult. I'm so used to flying 400s, 747-400s, 200s, 777s. Those cockpits are not like this one. We're going to show you where you'll see them quick, folks. It's not going to be something like, so what's so different about this? And that will be a comment, folks. There are parts of this plane that look and feel like an old plane, and I think I can still use the old style, but I'm trying to do things like Q8 presented, and try my best to fly this thing as true to. A couple of questions we'll address as we come along that I have. Part of that is getting the Mango of. It looks easy. It's not that. There's questions about the software that I have with Mango. Nothing negative. It's just some questions because I've never done that before. All the way back in my flight simming years, folks, I really have never put in sound packs. I just deal with what comes with it. All right, all of that being said, today's flight will see 192 peeps aboard, 4,800 kilograms of cargo. Yes, kilograms. Live with it, folks, in this plane. Other than the 757, 767 that I know personally, well, the 57 I don't, but I know in the 76, it can be set to pounds and it works. So I assume the 57 can do the same. The A320, it's kind of a crapshoot. Yes, you can plan in pounds, but really the plane is operating in kilograms. So, because you're not going to get some other pieces of it to change. Just the way it is, folks, like I, kind of said a couple times, we have to just get over it. So that's why we're in kilograms here. And and by the way, you can't switch it. So if you can, I have yet to find it. The manual is fantastic for the A350 for telling you about systems. Okay, it's fantastic for telling you about systems. Don't expect it to tell you how to load the plane, how to fuel the plane, how to do anything with the plane. And that is a shame on you, Flight Factor, relying on everyone else to do what you should have done in creating documentation. It's poorly documented is the bottom line. Oh, if you want to learn about the systems of an A350, their manual is fantastic. You want to learn what you need to do to put this plane in the air? Well, you're a SOL, and we'll just leave it there. Tutorial flights from other people, watching them, learning from them, and unfortunately, trial and error is the only way you're going to fly this plane. And that's sad because I bought it with my points from X-Plane Store. God forbid you spend the 80, 90 bucks on this thing for that. That's, there's been a lot of despicableness that I've reported on from Flight Factor. Here's another one. And it's really clogging my mind up if I'm going to push the trigger for the 777. It's just mind-boggling, the balls they've dropped. So, but anyway, we're going to put 19,968 pounds of payload, hopefully. Fuel, hopefully 13,049. I think we have a grip on both of those. I hope. And like I said, 192 and 4,800 kilograms. Today we're flying SULUS L984 to KULOK, 717 to ABKIS, Q240 to BESIP, and T203 to ATGUP, and then in. So, and again, folks, we'll do our best here to get through some of the background noise. So, all right, so cruise at cruise index of 35. Leave out of here at 31,000. ABKIS down to 30. Probably skip that. Okay, weather in Frankfurt is clear, visibility okay, winds out of the east at 8. Here's our ATIS. And this is VATSIM, by the way. And Brandenburg, Berlin, also clear, visibility okay, 22 degrees, and northeasterly wind at 6. And here's their ATIS from VATSIM. Okay, and with that, we are going to stop. Normally, I go down here and click Export Prefile. Not today. So we're going to go ahead and stow these. And let's see what we can do here. All right, so let's get up here. Now, to start with, we turn our batteries and just start turning everything that says off to on. They go with a white light off mentality, meaning if there's white in the button, click on it. Packs on, pack on, wax off. Set your cabin and cockpit, auto and normal. Okay, we'll put the no smoking on and okay, and cruise supply, we'll just kind of roll up this side, get all our cabin lights on. Curious if that will close. I decide to. Okay. All right, let's zoom back in. All right, so get our vents on. NSS on. Oh, there's where that is. And cargo air, heater. All right. So again, if there's any white lights, make sure you turn them off. Welcome to Airbus Theology. And now we'll go ahead. Kind of don't like this because you don't get an on-bat check and let you know they actually are doing what they're supposed to. All right. Now, let's, I'm going to go ahead like he did, even though I prefer not to. We're going to get on the EPU. Now, those of you that are familiar with this plane, I don't see how to tell when that flap's open. Let's see if the EPU button will do it for us. Okay, flap is open. Okay, it's available. All right, and that's got us on and going internal power. Okay, we'll come down here, turn on our weather and transponder systems, and as he did on the last one, lock the door. Brakes are set, flaps 0. Spoilers, I think were not yet, but I thought they might have been. All right, so it is now time for the FMS. Okay, hang on, I'm going to make this a little smaller. And drag this over and also make it a little smaller. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're going, wait a minute, that's an FMS? Yeah, believe it or not, folks, it is. It sure is. And this right here, folks, this OIS, there's nothing in there to tell you anything. The 767, I think, has had the most documentation. At least there you can find out how much a pallet weighs for the cargo version, what a passenger weighs, so you could set up your SIMBRI profile appropriately. Not with a 350. Like I said, they blow a lot of. Well, you know what? I am going to blow this up a little bit. Okay, so you come in here to the Okay, again, here's how you get it, folks. You just click, brings it up. Click FMS, come down to Serve, Controls. We're going to put the transponder on auto. Don't worry about squawks yet. I'll be honest, I've never set a squawk, so I'm assuming that's where I set it. Standby and normal. Okay, the weather radar systems can come to auto, as with the terrain and GPWS. Okay, now let's go to FMS Active F Plan. All right. And actually, we're going to go to init. All right. So let's first click over here. Okay, again, bring it up, 2 clicks, ground service. You've got ground service, airplane cabin announcements, and so forth. Ground services, doors and hatches, load configuration. What it's going to do is set the aircraft up, current situation for loading. Okay, auto config will set it up to where it's able to. Okay, I have to do this. We got a good chuckle last night. I think you will too, just so you can have it. And that's the fuel truck, folks. Ooh, doggy. That's gonna get it. I wouldn't even want to know how much fuel that thing could pull. But again, real quick, folks, we'll get a good look here. Now, one sad note, it seems like I said earlier, the jetway didn't work here. And I haven't tried other jetways or anything like that. So that's a sad thing. So people have to go outside to load in the airplane. I actually almost thought about putting it on an outside stand. All right, so let's get back to where we were. 2 clicks there, 2 clicks there. All right, Now we could push back from here later on. Okay, now let's go to airplane, and we'll leave it there. Now, okay, so we're on plan. We don't have any information in here. First click IRS. And it'll be available in 3 minutes. Okay. That I don't remember seeing yesterday. Well, hopefully it'll work. Return. Okay. Let's go company request, and you can see it's requesting it right here. AOC. And I'm going to be honest, folks, I don't know half of this stuff. Okay, now I believe everything has loaded. We're flight 572 for Lufthansa, service from Frankfurt to Berlin, alternate Leipzig. Okay, we just set this flight plan up. We're going to cruise at flight level 310 with a cost index. Correct me, folks, I'd love to have this as real as possible, 35. Okay. I'm actually going to wait to load the plane. Let's go to F plan. Now, let me, with this, move it over and bring in our charts. Bear with me. No, is it right? Well, yeah, it is. Okay. My bad. I thought I had half of it cut off, but I guess I don't. Okay. So. All right, so as you can see on charts, this is our routing, okay, up here to Berlin, and we are going to set it up. Whether we fly it or not will be a different story, okay? Don't know what I did. Oh, I know what I did, okay. All right, so what we'll do, we're going to fly the SULU to Delta departure to SULUS. That's what it looks like. Okay, here's what it looks like on the chart. Not sure what the reasoning for this is, but it's there, so we got to do it. Okay, click departure. A lot of this is going to look familiar till we get to the arrival. 7 center, our SID. Now, this I kind of don't like. SULU to Delta. And there are no transitions, so we do temporary flight plan. Maybe. I hate when it does this. Okay, let's back up. Do it again. Oh, now it's locked. Hang on. Bear with me, folks. Why are you locked up? Did I forget something? 7 center, SULA. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, if you click this and you don't click none, it isn't letting you go forward. To me, that's kind of weird, but whatever. I get it. Making sure you answer the questions. And then insert. All right, now we're going to go to plan. Move this over here again. And then we can begin to step through our flight and make sure it all matches up. And here's those infamous arrows that we had on our McDoos. And you're just watching for discontinuities, and nothing goes like 5,000 miles off, or 100, 200 miles, 300 miles off range. Okay. And then this got me last night. Okay. Now, and this is a good airport to learn this on. I'm glad y'all are back and didn't miss this. Folks, if you do miss this, we are going to do our best to put this to YouTube tonight, so check us out there. Okay. This was an interesting battle of futility last night. It took me probably 15-20 minutes to figure out why it wouldn't fly the arrival I had planned. Okay, first off, click EDDB arrival. For those of you that were in the break and didn't know what was holding me up, that was out, and I didn't say none. Okay. Anyway, we're landing. We are showing, what are we showing? 25 left. Okay. Now I'm going to do the ILS. Now, here's the VIAs. Okay. Now let me explain what this means. Okay. Let me first come over to the chart, clear the departure, select ILS final is what we want. Okay. From NavGraph. Now, the reason I wanted to put this in here, here's the ILS. So if I go and take the ATGUP, this is the route you're gonna fly. Okay, so technically I could just say ILS 25 left ATGUP and fly the ATGUP arrival into it. Now, here's what we were planned through SimBrief to go ATGUP and do this elongated racetrack in to get us on the runway. This is what kept throwing me off. I'm like, I'm going from ATGUP. But when you finally pull the chart up, it all made sense. You would actually go here and come in. So that's where I had all my troubles. That's, well, the big one that came in that canceled the stream yet to come. So we've, I think, worked through that. So to do this, now to fly this the way we're planned, ATGUP 25 left, you put none. Come to star. ATGUP how's it saying? At ATG 25 left. And that will put you on the proper, hang on, I'm going to push this up a little to where you'll see how it's got now that racetrack. Otherwise, you'd have seen it coming out to come in to here. And there's no transitions, folks. We'll check and click it. Temporary insert. Now, I'm going to push it. See how it looks? So, we're going to go. That is so weird. That 40. Oh, I see why. That's still weird. That's a 20-mile range. I don't, it's never mind. There's a lot. I am going to right now tell you I don't recommend this plane that you buy it, but if you have points and you want it, it's something to think about. All right, so 482. Okay, so there's 482, 471. Let's just start going through it. Okay, and then out to 467. Now you can see it dropped all of these little intermediates. Good or bad, I'm not going to sit here and say that's not, I don't think, a flight factor thing. I think that was a navgraph thing. But anyway, all that would do is tell the controller at Delta Bravo 464 turn 335 to 454, intercept the localizer 25 left. It gives them a nice easy way instead of just saying, okay, 330, okay, 246, intercept the localizer. You see what I'm saying? It just gives them a point along that arrival for where you're to turn. I get that. Why it's not here, I don't know. I'm not going in and adding. I'm just making sure that we're covered. Okay, 457. Where's 457? Right up here at the top. And then we come down to AXNIM, examine. And then keep going. There's the middle, and there's the runway. There's the missed approach, which is, where is this? Okay, out to KLF. And then if we need to go to Lesbig, we would just, that's down here. All right, and then, hey, look, there's our route again. All right, and that takes care of the route. Let's go back to the init page, and I'm going to move this over. Let's go to IRS, align, and it's aligned now. All right. This is where we ran into the troubles, folks. We did not pull this page up. Okay? Just to let you know, we did not. And this is where yesterday's troubles began. All right. Gives you an idea where we are at Frankfurt before I say goodbye to charts. Alright, and if we'd have had this up yesterday, I think we would have gotten going a little better. Now, is there to say we'd still have trouble? Well, I'm thinking yes. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bigger. And we're going to bring it over. All right. Okay. So, our flight plan today. If I have to, I'll bring Sim Toolkit in real quick. One time, we'll bring it in, look at our flight plan. Actually, you know what, charts is better for this. Okay. Looking at charts, view the flight plan. You see how that looks on screen here. All right. So you can see how these things, taxi $4.99, they're at 5.5. All of this adds up. Well, now the trip fuel is actually off 100 kilograms. Okay, so let's start with the people. We're boarding 100 and hang on. Hang on a second, folks. Okay, hang on. This thing got messed up. Hang on. All right. Yeah, we're we're having lots of troubles here, folks. Hang on. We may have to do a couple things to be safe here. Alright, so what we're going to do is make it go to 161. We're not going to go with what I just generated. I am not throwing a heavy aircraft on me. So what we're going to do is try to load middle. Okay, and 142, what's our zero fuel now? 170.6, okay. So what I'm going to do is now zero these LD3s. Maybe. Why won't it let me? There it goes. Okay. All right, now, if I was to implement this would more than likely tail strike. Now, we're still a little light. So what I'm gonna do in the forward, add 196. Okay. Let's try it. And what you're learning here, folks, each one, I think weighs about 2,000 pounds, roughly. So, you can see we are now within 0.3 of our CG. Fingers crossed, here we go. We're boarded. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? All right. Let's go to the cabin real quick, turn the lights on so these people can find their seats. Now let's go to fuel. This is where we tipped the plane yesterday. And this is where flight factor falls flat on its because it does not tell you squat about what to do here. And I really find that despicable. For the amount of money they want you to spend, they can't help you. That's the saddest epitaph of this plane. Okay, we're gonna load light because we're going short haul. All right, now this is way too much fuel. They're going 14.5, we're 13.0. All right, so let's put our 51 or 52, what are we showing now? 5100 in here. 5100. Click. Alternate. They call it alternative. That's sad too. 2400. It's 2.4, add the zeros. 2400. Contingency. I'm not seeing. Oh, I guess this is it. 300. Yeah, we're not doing well, are we, folks? And I'll show you what I'm going to do to make sure we are. All right, APU time will go 20 minutes. Taxi time, 20 minutes. It's really not building much up, is it? All right, so to reach 13.0, we need 5,000 here. Now we're at 13.9. I'm going to go ahead and make it 4,100. That's perfect. All right, 13,000 kilograms. We got our zero fuel weight. CG's kind of rough, but hopefully that'll work out for us. And everything's looking good. Implement. Hey, it stayed on its wheels, folks. And there you have it, folks. The aircraft is now ready. Let's go to perf. For now, we're just going to call it 0.0. I really don't know. We're going to go for flaps 1. And we got our speeds. Yes. All right. All right, folks. We are steps away from takeoff. And I'm sorry this is not a very structured tutorial. It's me learning a plane. All right, so again, the key to not seeing this nose go down, get this fuel page up. And again, it's found under, okay, you click the FMS, make sure you're on FMS, active, and go fuel load. Here's your perf page. Now one thing okay, yeah, go here, go to perf. I'm going to go to init. Is it that one? What's this one? There you go. Quick links, folks, to get you to the same spot. Okay, now we actually have speeds. Now, why his loaded? Well, I might be over there at Duluth, just trying to get through this right now. But hey, appreciate you. Hey, thanks for coming along too. By the way, thank you Duluth for just popping in to tick my mind here. Folks, again, as we said in the beginning, we're raising money for the Marine, hang on a second. Oh, I forgot the S. And I forgot the R. There we go. Raising money to support the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. We're in conjunction with both Duluth Flies um, stream, as well as CVW, that's Charlie Victor Whiskey 20. It's a virtual squadron over on the Digital Combat Sim. Um, we're supporting the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society for the next few days. Dig in your couch, your pockets, whatever. These folks could really use your money to help these sea service people go from the military life into civilian life. And the transition for some is pretty, not too bad. Some pretty rough, but that's what they're there for, to help them out. No matter what state they're in, they're there to help. And you can dig in your couch, under your car seat. Just dig in your pockets, folks. These people can really use your assistance. So. And also, folks, head over, not right now, of course, but Duluth Fly is one of our moderators and has helped me out quite a bit here lately. And with the streaming issues we had last week, things seem to be, by the way, running pretty. Hang on. Oh, wait, that's for Micah. Knock on wood. But it really seems to be going well. So check him out, give him a follow, folks, and head over there. All right, folks, I have to take a break. Stand by. All right, folks, we're back with you, and sorry, work side by side here with my wife in the office, and she, from time to time, gets business calls, and I gotta pause, so sorry for that. Also noticed I had charts up. So what we learned here, folks, is to get to the performance page, like we were, and by the way, if you're not on the fuel page loading the fuel OIS, you're gonna tip the plane on its tail. You really gotta follow these numbers, make sure they're in here for this plane to load right. Also, for passengers, try to get as close to that zero fuel weight number as you can, and you'll be good to go. All right, then once you get your fuel, head over to the perf, fill in a few things, and it'll spit out your numbers. Or it might say CG out of whack or something to that effect. That one I haven't totally figured out how to defeat, but this time we came through good. Now, one other thing we just learned. Hang on a second, I just smudged my glasses somehow. Oh, better. All right, hang on. All right. The other thing we just learned. Now, if you come back here, make sure you're FMS1, click active, and go to init. you're going to get, you had your IRS where we aligned it. There's your departure. I think that nav aids, fuel, load, and takeoff page. I feel more comfortable going at it this way. So what we'll do is transfer our numbers in. 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 9 for V2. Now we are going to flex. Temperature 60. Click and flaps. I'm going to go ahead and set this to 1. 39%. We don't have any reduction in runway, and I'm sure I could get these numbers better with black box. We're not right now. Yeah, no sound alerts. Yeah, we got rid of those. We'll try to get those back if we have time in flight or at the end of this. Yeah, I know. We accidentally deleted them. Well, not accidentally. It was intentional, but not meant to be. Forgot what they did. So sorry about that bad attitude. Also, folks, check out bad attitude there. Oh, well, I'm not sure why it's not there, but anyway, folks, check him out when he's online. So there you go, folks. We have everything in here according to VATSIM 6000's the transition level. We're ready to go on. All right, so with that information in hand, oh, I should have stayed here, might do it. Let's go back now to ground service and get rid of stairs, bus, fuel, luggage loaders. Come back to close. Well, we can close some of the doors up. Yeah, you know what? Let's close them all. Okay. All right, folks, we're ready. Forgot the 4. Oh. Thanks. Hey, Matt 1997 Air, welcome in. Did I get it right this time? Oh, look at that. I got it right this time. Welcome in there, Matt. Hope you enjoy the A350. All right, we'll continue on, folks. We are going to continue on. That's funny because I thought I had this yesterday. EDDF, EDDB. Alright, so from Frankfurt, we're looking at 0707 KVOC, 24 degrees, 1020. And 1020. Alright, and my best now to remember. Let's get the seatbelts sign on. Okay. Now you can also see there is a checklist you could be going through here. I may try that one day just for the fun of it. All right. All right, maybe not. All right, so let's just think it through real quick. All right. Radios are set. Now, I can set it here. No, I can't. Why can't I set it here? Okay, I don't know why I can't set it there, but oh well. I do know one place I can set it. I gotta remember. Surveillance. So, what does that mean? You come up here, click FMS 1, come down to surveillance, controls, and I can set this to 2000. Now my squawk that would go out is 2000. Okay, folks. And of course I can go to Terra and all of that right here. That's gonna be probably the most difficult thing for me to get used to. Active F-plan. Active, hang on, FMS. And then takeoff. I'll keep it there for now. All right. Now, before we get into pushback, there is, for those of us old school guys, yay, look at this, hey, the real thing. Look, it looks just like what we're used to, except it doesn't put the stuff in here. But anyway, it is there for us, and I think it's more for the, oh, no, it's really not. I thought maybe it would be more for the, taking your written test next week. Awesome, Matt. That is awesome. Good luck to you. I'd like to say I could help you, but I really can't. Not with instruments. That one, I never got deep enough in to even trust that knowledge today. So, good luck to you, man. Good luck. Oh, I think I did that. Okay. All right, folks. Crud. All right, I think we're ready to go. I'm going to look outside the airplane. Other than shocks, we should have everything removed except for these people that want to stand in front of engines. So we'll get this back up. I know this is kind of a pain. Go here, go to ground equipment, pull the chocks. And let's go. Call better pushback. Again, folks, we are not on VATSIM.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
mainly because I don't know this airplane enough that if it does something squirrely, how to recover.
On to cockpit, toes driving up.
And like I said in the beginning, the biggest things I recommend is know your aircraft. Next, sit somewhere and listen to how people interact on ATC with VATSIM. Frankfurt's a good place, London's a good place. Pick something within your language that could help too. And then make sure you can fly the airplane you have. Not just know it, but actually be able to fly it. I'm not saying like airlines do, but I'm saying be able to comfortably be able to fly it. So, and then just patience.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Clear to connect. Face us south. Alright, beacons on. Alright folks, fingers crossed we can try and get this plane in the air again.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Break off.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Alright, we're going to go ahead this time and do it during the pushback. Okay, just like all Airbuses, turn the engine start to crank. Wait a minute, I think, is this one say crank or ignition start? I think crank's the other way. Lift your engine. This does not look realistic to me. Maybe it is, but I just don't think it looks like that on the plane. Now, a couple things I've noticed us normal Airbus guys that fly the 319, 320s, 321s, even the 330s. I have yet to see the word avail. That's why I'm really paying attention to this one. Nope, nowhere on there have I seen the word avail. And no gen. Coming on with number 2.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Well, folks, we've gotten further than we did yesterday. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that I missed. Go ahead, disconnect. Now I hear the sounds. That's actually not bad.
L is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. I'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thanks for pushback there. A better pushback. We sure appreciate it. Stand by, folks. I am going to make a clip so I can compare and contrast. Alright, so we got that clipped, so hopefully I can get a compare and contrast on the sound. Sounds good. I mean, this is default engines, folks. I haven't got the Mango yet. Now, Q8 Pilot, maybe a couple of others out there, you might be able to get some good information from them on, or hear the sounds better, but I'm going to do that here in a minute. All right, so we need to get set up for takeoff. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna try this checklist, but it's kind of sort of not making sense. Ground equipment's removed, beacon lights on, pushback engine 1 and 2 are on, altitudes are set, do not speed, okay, APU, okay, so now we can get up here, kill the APU bleed, APU. Flaps, speed brakes, auto brake, cockpit door is already locked. Okay. Alright, so we said APU shut down. Signs are on. Speed brakes to armed. Flaps to 1. Auto brakes. I wonder, now I wonder. Hang on, folks. Taxi, taxi. Okay, beacons on. Alright, here we go. Clear taxi 7 center. Lufthansa 572 heavy. Okay, hang on a second, folks. I did forget something. 39%. All right, here we go. Hopefully I've got everything set up for departure, folks. The one thing that's been plaguing me on these is this takeoff config. Okay, here we go, folks. I hope you enjoyed. I know that took an hour and a half, which actually is not bad for flying with Mike. But I hope you enjoyed. Next time, I think I might just park out here in the infield. My luck, they even push back, so. By the way, folks, that's idle power. Which, looking at this airplane, those are some pretty powerful Trents on the wings. Yeah, I could see it being able to do this. Alright, let's, while I'm here, I'm going to visit the chat room. Get all caught up within a week, okay. Alright, everything's looking good. Alright, pilot's as ready as he'll ever be. Here we go, folks. Takeoff for this is 30%. It's supposed to be 39%. I don't know why I go red going to 39%. Passing Lufthansa Cargo, GEC for the ICAO. You 777 dogs and MD-11s can fly out of there. And then one of the several cargo areas right here. Most of them are on the south end. Unless that changed, which, knowing this airport, probably did. Alright, here we go, folks. You know what? Hey, I want to see something. Being a 7 or A350, I'm going to take the most amount of runway to take off, even though I'm so light it's pathetic. Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 572 Heavy, ready for departure. Roger. 7 Charlie, 7 Center, line up and wait. Now, one thing I haven't figured out yet, folks. Two things. We'll sit on the runway here and talk about them before. All right, a couple of things I have yet to figure out. The taxi camera. I haven't been able to make that work, or something else. But the other big thing, and now watch it be on, is this screen over here. I have yet to get to come on. No idea what triggers it. So, the camera system on the plane and the taxi cam, big time, and the OIS on the first officer. Okay, we're clear for Roger. Lufthansa 572 cleared for takeoff 7 Charlie. Okay, brakes off, flex, lights. Let's go flex. Nuts. V1 rotating. Positive rate gears coming up. Get into climb profile. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw the autopilot on from here out. Okay, now we're above S speeds. Technically, I'm going to raise the slats. I'm going to first get into thrust climb. Let her start rebuilding speed. I don't want her to drop below S and then Okay, what we forgot to do was set our altitude during pre-flight. And we can de-arm the spoilers. Sorry, folks. Just want to make sure they're not coming up. Yeah, I have yet to figure out how to turn this one on. Okay, we're above 8,000 or 10,000. And I haven't heard any announcements, so I don't even know if they're working. Just a lot of dinging. Okay, I do have the strobes. The auto is working. Alright, we are on our way. I'm going to go ahead and turn. See how that looks. Nice. Alright, folks, I think we'll head over and, nice. Hello, Moto. Ah, it looks like they're muted and off doing other things here. Alright, folks, we're climbing out. Seems to be doing well. I don't see where there would be problems here. again, you have a very, and I think there are checklists out there that can change this. I'll stick with default. Now, I don't know if you can connect to any CPDLCs out there from ATC. I noticed the window here. That's why I allude to that. And if so, I'll probably never find the manual on that. All right, but we are airborne, folks. We are tracking out into uncharted territory. We did get it to cruise offline, off stream yesterday, and
what are you guys talking about?
just me. I'm talking to my audience. I don't know about you.
Oh. Hey, Lucas, what's up, buddy?
Well, we got it airborne.
Did you?
You got it airborne?
Yeah. A couple of little things I had to figure out. A lot of little things still to figure out. But we got her airborne. Now, the landing is next.
Now, the question is, can you get it down and,
That's next.
you know,
Down in one piece.
down
Man,
on
you
its
guys
wheels?
are really being picky, making it in one piece. That's just being a little
you know
picky.
we love you, Mike.
And no, Mike, I wasn't talking to ATC. I was actually trying to get a hold of my worker. I have a conflicting appointment on Wednesday, and I'm wondering if I should cancel it or not. So, but no, I'm here.
Your flight stream will have to wait.
No, it's not that. Yeah. No. It's I have to work at 4 o'clock, and I'm wondering if I should go in for what I have to do and then go to work. But work is more. Honestly, it's a pinched nerve in my leg, and I have to go through a shit ton. Pardon my language, a crap ton.
Oh, you're fine.
A crap ton of physical therapy, and it's just like, I'm like, I really honestly don't need to do this because I can get it to work out myself, but it's driving me bananas.
We'll try oranges.
Or peaches.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
So I somewhat got my flight done in the A330-800 last night.
Uh-oh. You're telling me to get my plane down in one piece and you didn't?
Hey, it was still in one piece. I may have had to have maintenance come out and take a look at it.
So I got breaking news out of Hermantown here in Duluth, here in Minnesota.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's good. We had a Gander Mountain before they folded, and then we had a Camping World before they folded. And now there's this big empty building in Hermantown. Guess what's going on? I think I told you, Bad. Don't say anything I told you. Guess what's going in there, Mike?
What?
Bass Pro Shops.
Nice.
I know. I'm talking to my uncle right now. He is a fanatic when it comes to fishing, and he really he saw that place, and he was like, "Damn, they really need to put something in there that will succeed." And I'm like, and it's huge. Like, okay, where I used to work at Dick's Sporting Goods, they thought about buying it, but they wanted too much money, and Dick's was cheap. So, what's this? Hang on. Oh. And Dick's is too cheap to buy that place, so they obviously didn't buy it. But it's just sat empty for like 2.5-3 years, and now Bass Pro Shop's going in there. So
Good for you guys.
yeah.
All right. Why do I not see top of descent here? I'm gonna have to actually Do the math.
Mike mathing? Wow.
I usually do anyway to back it up, but
Right.
Wow, it does not give you top of descent.
Should. 29999999991.
So I got someone in chat who's doing Detroit to Shanghai
Why the hell?
in the 767-300.
What? That's bold. That's bold.
Yep. Can be done, but you got to have the winds completely favorable.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
All right, where would top of descent be?
Oh, by the way, for those of you who really give a shit, I dramatically okay, when I set up my fourth wall, I was kind of being a little overzealous with the prices for the memberships. I slashed them by like 90%. And not more, maybe less than that, but I don't know. But now it doesn't cost an arm and a leg for anything. So if you want to look at fourth wall X-ray,
Just an arm?
Just an arm and a leg, right?
Oh, I think
I'm on a leg and a foot. You know, whatever.
Oh, just a leg and a foot, no arms now.
No.
Oh, cool. I got method 1 for my drift down alternate. Hooray!
Method 1, what do you mean?
So there's method 1 and method 2
Yeah.
for drift down alternates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using method 1 right now. So I don't have to worry
Breaking news!
about...
Breaking news! An earthquake shakes Los Angeles with an epicenter near Barstow, U.S. Geological... Oh, hang on.
That's normally out in the desert. Yeah, that's close to the Andreas.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm looking. Hey, wait. Yeah, hang on. 4.8 magnitude.
That's a... I lived through something like that when I lived in San Bernardino as a little kid.
Oh, yeah?
What's up with all these earthquakes all of a sudden?
Hey, we
I
had
don't know,
one here
dude.
yesterday. Or the day before.
Say again, Mike?
We had one here just north of us a couple days ago. 2.4.
Yeah, I had a 4.5, 84 miles northeast of where I am right now.
Yeah, we were actually in Twitch. We were actually in communication when it happened.
Wow.
He and I were talking. Hey, Dennis. Look next to your name, bud. Look next to your name. Yeah. Mike, we have a complaint for you for your audio.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, Innes is. That's not what I wanted to do. Innes is saying that your Mike's mic is louder here than on his own. So, yeah, Mike, you gotta boost your mic by like 20 or 30% on your stream because you can barely hear you. Innes is just saying.
It's boosted.
Okay, well, Innes there. But yeah, so they can hear you better on my stream than they can on yours. Wow, nice, thank you so much. Yeah, no worries, buddy. No worries.
I didn't even see many people. Why do I keep meeting Duluth?
Hi, and you suck.
You know what? In a sec, hold on, Mike. It's a wonderful thing when you like look at your chat now and then. No, I'm kidding. I don't. It just so happens I'm bored enough and I have my computer set where I can see chat right away. But I'm just.
Why do I keep meeting Duluth like this? All right, I am trying to find where top of descent hides in this thing.
Go back to your flight plan.
To the flight plan?
Yep, to the flight plan in your FMC.
Hi, was that bad attitude? Great XP hangout. Yeah, Grand XP hangout. Yeah.
Scroll down.
That's bad attitude. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, hang on.
So UNBIB. That don't tell me how far away.
If you go to the drop down menu, I believe for data. Status, I think.
Saying in up.
Oh,
I don't think data's working.
no, it's not. Okay, go back to or actually click on FMS 1.
Okay.
No, that's not it. It's got to be under active somewhere. And you see, God, it's been, or hit descent right there at the very end.
Where?
Go back to where you were. Yep, hit go at the very right side, descent, DES.
That's just winds.
Oh, is that winds?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh well.
Or wait, no. Hit DES right there.
Maybe I'm too far out still, but it's only an hour flight.
Yeah, you might be too far out still.
Oh, it looks like that's an interesting page to fill in.
All right, I gotta.
All right, folks. Well, we'll figure it out. At least we're in the air. As Phil Collins once said. And again, folks, if you haven't seen it in our chats, we've teamed up with CVW20 from Digital Combat Sim in charity flights for the next week and a half, 2 weeks. Supporting the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. They basically step in when Navy and Marine personnel transition from military back into the civilian world. While for the most part it's usually pretty seamless, for some can be very difficult with their jobs. And so check it out, folks. We'd love for you to help them out. Alright, folks, back with you. In USIC, yeah, the purser really wants you, and I don't know how to tell him how to open the door and jump. No, just kidding. Well, that's funny. None of these... Oh well, I have no idea what they want. So, but anyway, folks, we are cruising along. And hopefully we'll figure out top of descent and work our way. Well, that's part of the nice thing about that long racetrack, to help me get down. And maybe, of all things in a plane I normally don't fly, the volume on the center console. You talk about the loudspeaker? That's the only thing that's got any kind of volume to it. Let's try the center console. Anything saying volume? That's okay. I may be in the same boat here, and not 100% liking this plane. And awesome. Hey, we appreciate you for that. Yeah, I was a little cut off there, but you know, transitioning from the naval life into the civilian life. Well, yeah, they can do that through like the river companies, shipping companies, and all. But the transition can be kind of rough for these guys, and that's where the Navy Marine Society jumps in to help them bridge that gap that they're so used to the military way of doing things that now things are a little different in the civilian world. But we appreciate the assistance there, Inyusik.
Wait, what happened?
Inyusik donated.
Did he? Oh. Oh, well, thank you, Ines. Thank you, Ines. Sorry. I leave messages and I send text messages and now everybody's calling me, you know.
That's fine. We are trying to figure out, where are we? 15 minutes out and we haven't started coming down. I better look at the Sim Toolkit and see where we actually really are. According to this, well, let's see what the departure or the arrival says. Below 8,000 at DB 482. Alright, so let's see what we got. We need to be below 8,000. Uh-oh. Need to be 8,000. Okay. That sure didn't look like it did anything. Alright, well I am... Boy, I wish I could easily... Usually these FMC systems, let's try the old world. Let's see. Perf. Top of descent 27 miles. We'll go with that. So let's get her down below 8,000. Alright folks, we're into the descent into Berlin. Again, this is an intentionally short flight to learn all that we can in all phases of flight. Otherwise, you lose things. So the goal would have been to do another short hop, either back or over to, say, Hamburg. You know, keep doing short hops. That's how this gets repetitive into your brain, so you understand when you come back to it, okay, the basics of what you need to do. So I don't think tomorrow I'm going to fly this plane. I'm going to start thinking what I want to do. I only got a couple more days of the Viewer Appreciation Month, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't pull this trigger earlier and try it. But I think I can't well, yeah, I can during the early part of the day. I think I can get a flight in Saturday, but well, no, Sunday's kind of tight. So yeah, we'll get the big flight in yet still, folks. Not JFK Singapore. I'm nowhere near ready for that. Yeah, there's a Mango sound pack out there for it. It's a payware. I'll be honest, I kind of like how it sounds. But when
Every time you say mango, I think of the fruit.
Well, it could be Fruity People. I don't know. Fruity Tooty.
Fruity Tooty, Rudy Tooty.
Maybe they're from California. Who knows? Oh.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, wow.
Anyway.
25 minutes. Why did I not hear that, Optic? Hi, Optic. Optic said hello, motherfuckers, in my stream, and I must have my headphone off. I must have been on the phone. Sorry, Optic. If you're still here, I'm sorry I didn't see that. Anyway, moving on. Moving forward.
So, we may put that on just to try it. Oh, FT, or yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that would be one of the free ones, right? Well, I'm actually thinking if you listen to Q8 Pilot, that Mango really does sound good. There's one part of the install I'm very not sure of, and I don't know what the flight factor ambiance sounds are. That one file gets rid of and the rest, I guess, use. I don't know.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up?
Question. Have you flown out of Tucson at all?
I probably have, but not recently, no.
Okay.
You need me to?
If you do. Oh, shit. Hang on.
Like I said, if you need me to, I can do that tomorrow.
Okay, I'm not getting runway performance for Tucson at all.
In
And I'm not
Simbrief?
sure. No, in the Zebo.
I told you. I told you. I told you. It doesn't work.
Wait. What do you mean by
So
runway
when
performance? Because it doesn't work on any runway.
no. When you select a runway, it doesn't tell you how much runway length there is, and it doesn't. The runway doesn't populate on the navigation display.
That's what I told you. Did I not tell you guys that when I flew into Tucson? You can't, even if regardless if it says the ILS, you can't pick it up. For some reason, Tucson is a void. And that's why I'm having Riley redo it because he knows what he's doing.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. As soon as he gets back from his Zero Land trip, he's going to redo it. Riley is over in Europe right now, and he's going to Monkey. I asked him specifically if he could do Tucson, and when I told him Tucson, I kind of volunteered both you, me, and Mike to be his beta testers, make sure it runs okay.
Now, part of that could be NavGraph.
I don't think it is. I think it's
No.
something.
Well, what I'll do, I'll plan a flight tomorrow, be able to back it up with some brief data, and depart out of...
It doesn't work. No, it's similar to that of like a military airport. It's really weird because, like, for some weird reason, it won't register the correct runway. All the runways are numbered, but then when you look at the FMC information and whatnot, they don't match up at all.
Huh.
Whoever did it, it's just gets screwed up.
Because I know I've been into Davis Motham this year, and that went fine.
Yeah, try following KTUS, y'all.
Yep.
Try flying into KTUS. It's a disaster.
Flying into or flying out of?
Both.
Either.
Because flying into, if you're not getting ILSs, I still think that's a nav data thing. Reason I say that.
Okay, go ahead,
a few
continue.
weeks ago, I flew into Shanghai.
Yeah.
In nearly 0-0 conditions.
Mm-hmm.
No ILS information came up on both the map and the FMC.
I was gonna say, you know what you do then? You hit the M button on the keyboard and figure it out from there.
That's what I'm saying.
See,
Map.
but that's what I'm having a problem with is I don't get an extended center line on the navigation display. So I can't line unless you have the runway in sight. You're not gonna you can't use the navigation display to line yourself up with the runway.
That's what I'm saying. There's something wrong with it.
So it sounds like what I had in Shanghai. Now, if you're on approach, hit the map key and see what comes up.
Put yourself at a 10-mile final in the Tucson. Hit the map key and see what happens.
Alright, with the purser, please report to door 1L without a parachute, because I'm about to push you off the plane.
Oh, is he one of those guys again?
It keeps dinging, and I don't
You
know
know,
how to get rid
I
of it.
know. Okay, I can tell you the fun way to do it. You want me to tell you the fun way to do it?
Yeah, throw them out
Just
the plane.
no, well, that too. We go ding, 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 ding on the button and make sure, and then until he says, "Captain, the flight attendant has killed himself" or something. I don't know. It's funny.
Yeah, it's just like, I am no longer going to talk to you anymore. It's like, damn, that's a little over dramatic.
I like that feature though. You can annoy him to death. It's funny. It's funny. All right, I'm not gonna monkey with the views as much as I want to. I'm actually gonna land the plane, get this over with, because Spaceman was nice enough to put a plane at this airport. Because for some reason, when I did it last time, it locked up the plane. I couldn't get, and it wouldn't let it. So he put a plane specifically at this airport for me to do this with.
Yeah, we put the 777 in there.
Why would you put a 777? Wow.
Because we want to see how you fly it.
Do we even have a 777?
No. No.
I was gonna say.
Could put an MD-11 there.
That could. I don't have an MD-11 though.
Surprise!
You don't own a rotate?
Outsource. No.
Surprise! Surprise!
Yeah, right.
Surprise!
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
All right, so we're passing 18,000, folks, and Berlin should be pretty much. I don't know what the heck this must be something to do with anti-ice. But
Which one?
These lines on the side of the windshield.
Yeah, that's your window heat.
Hell, it's in the way. All right. Well, anyway, folks, we're just about there. I want to thank you for flying. Again, don't forget our folks, the Navy Marine Relief Society. They really can use your help, helping to transition the seafaring soldiers back into a civilian world from the military. So, again, thank you for all that you've done in helping to help them and try to get these guys to a different frame of thinking from military to sometimes that's a better way of thinking than what the real world's like today. But anyway, they're there to bridge that gap, and that is a great cause. They didn't have those things when I came out. Well, doggone it, it did not fly what I told it to. Okay, it's open descent time. Okay, we need to be below 6,000 by the next one. I don't really think we can do that. Alright, we're going to have to learn how to get it to actually fly the constraints that I put in. It's actually there, and it overshot it big time. Oh, wait, why is it saying above? Hang on, let me look at the chart. That's because that loose nut behind the wheel misread the chart. Now it's at or above 6,000. Well, we'll be at or above, that's for sure. Yeah, I've got to figure out how these work so that I can set squawk codes there instead of through that
What?
surveillance thing.
Oh my god.
Now what?
I have no money. I can't go shopping. Wow. Why did that get? Oh my god. Great. So I had a $60 bill hit me in the ass on my PayPal, and I had $70. Now I got $9.08. I have literally no money. I was gonna go grocery shopping. Where that $60 came from, I have no idea.
Baby spit up.
I now I gotta find some way to get $60 so I can go shopping. I have no food in the house, literally none. I gotta find a way to get 60 bucks. My mom and dad are over in Europe right now, and they're in a vacation in Europe. I don't get money until Thursday because that's when my check comes in or whatever. Wow.
All right, here we go, folks, into the wrap around here. So we'll be at or above 3,000 there. Okay. All right, I am
So that happened.
What'd you do?
Look at my string.
Hold on, I'm parking. You're not paying attention at all. Let me just park this thing real quick.
all right. Let's go LS. And OBS just disconnected.
Again, huh?
Or did it? 1022. Okay. And another disconnect.
My mom's gonna call me here in a minute. Hang on.
And we blew through. Right. All right, so that kind of sucked. We got to get our 4 videos in one day. I wonder why it blew it.
So that happened.
Oh. I know part of my problem. I don't know my landing speed.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to know. Hey, Duluth.
He's probably taking a phone call.
Ah. Oh right. So I forgot to turn on my air conditioning.
Wait, that's wrong. Hang on. The hell's the... Gosh damn it, this thing is disconnecting and reconnecting like nothing. 200. Magnetic wind. Well, it looks like it grabbed it this time. At 3. Outside air temperature 19. QNH 1022, right? Full. Okay, ref is 132, approach. Oh wait, what? Good Lord. How many times are we gonna disconnect on this arrival? 132 for approach, 100. That? Oh, I see what it's doing. 132 for approach, 127 for landing. As we disconnect, reconnect a million times. So, gotta love it. Flaps one. Oh my God. Oh well, it's just going to be a thing to deal with here, folks. My apology for all of these disconnect, reconnects here as we come in. So I do apologize. I hope the YouTube video is in better shape. Gear down.
$2,500.
130 tad. Okay.
$2,000.
Alright folks, here we go. And again, my apologies for all the disconnecting, but I can't control the internet of late. Are we off the... Okay, great, it won't disconnect.
$1,000. $100 above.
Landing, stable.
$500. $400. Minimum.
Landing.
Terrain.
300. 300. $200. $100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10.
Alright folks, welcome to Berlin. Doing so good until we got close, and then the internet decided to be the way we're used to of late. And, oh well. and we're taxiing in. We'll just take one of the stands as we come in. So my apologies for all of this internet issues. I truly think Spectrum's got their head up their butt and won't fix it, but we'll see. Or it's a Twitch issue out of Chicago, and there ain't nothing I can do about that. Alright, so let's get her into the gates here and then take a look. But again, my apologies for all of these OBS resets. I don't know what's causing them. But it is a way of life here of lately. The reason why I cast that on Spectrum, very simply, everything going great, everything firing on all cylinders, and then the thunderstorms come through, or thunderstorm, and even that became a thunderstorm, almost after leaving us. We'll just take this one. Let's do this one with 2. Anyway, after that, all heck broke loose on our stream, or on anything internet related, and it's only OBS. So, and I do know there was an update here not too long ago. That also could be a problem. Alright, brakes are set. APU. I didn't hit start. Oh, man. Alright, folks, while we wait on the APU to do its thing, I think everything else is ready. Oh, I do know one thing we do need to take care of. Get off the terrain radar. I can't even imagine how many videos I have up in Twitch right now. Alright, so let's get up here to the top, get the bleed on, gens on, shut them down. Well, we at least completed our first flight, folks. And wasn't pretty. Still don't know a lot of things that went wrong on this, but overall, we finished it. And, wow. I'm pretty sure these jetways work here, so I don't know what the cause is here. Anyway, whatever. We made it, folks. We're here. We're in the blocks. Beacon off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ground equipment works. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get into the stats here. We didn't fly for a VA for a reason. We just didn't know how this landing would turn out. It actually turned out fairly decent. 139 feet a minute, so we'll click the complete flight key, bring it up here, and take a look at this. Alright, so here's the flight. A little rocky here as we tried. Yeah, it just didn't work right. Alright, that's okay. We got back on track and brought it in. So an hour and 14 minutes flying time, 232 miles, 5.7 kilograms. Landed at 1G, 289 feet a minute. Pretty close to our VREF speed. So that's really good for the first time out. However, we were left of center line, and so we were 2,200 feet down, 41 feet over. That's a little dangerous with a plane this wide. So, anyway, there we have the numbers. And, oh, you guys didn't see that. Dadgummit. Let me do that again. Anyway, we would have clicked complete flight. But anyway, real quick recap. Alright, so here's where we landed, folks. Like I said, left of the center line, so it is what it is. Overall, though, not a bad flight. A lot better than yesterday's with nothing but tail skids. So, where the plane just in stand drooped to the tail because somehow, some way the plane was being loaded wrong. Alright, let's see. I'm kind of curious, how will this work? Alright folks, here we come. Pushing into the yellow. Hang on a second. That might be a little better. There we go for sounds. Alright, runway in sight. Spoilers are still up. get out too early. Really wasn't all that bad. Wow, that looked pretty good, folks. Look at it again. All right, let's see how the passengers liked it.
100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10.
Not bad at all.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10.
Not bad. Let's take a look at it. Let's try one more way.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100, 200, 200, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10.
Nice landing. All right, folks. We'll try the tower for
10,
the last
20,
time
30, 40,
and
50, 60, 90,
call
9,
this
8.
over. Not bad. All right, folks. Well, that's gonna be a wrap. Must say, it's been kind of fun learning this plane, sort of, kinda. Yeah, I really don't know. Sorry, Twitch users, for all of these disconnects, connects, reconnects, and whatever they call them. All right, folks, let's wrap it up, though. Thank you so much for being a part of Flying with Mike today, folks. It is my pleasure, as always, to be here. One of these days, we'll figure out this stream. Or Spectrum, or Twitch, or whatever. So, I hope you all really have a great week. Tomorrow, we'll try and fly something. It sounds like we might be coming out of Tucson, but we'll see what we can do. So for now, folks, I really hope you have a great week, a better week than my OBS and Twitch stream seems to be doing. And we will see you tomorrow, hopefully with a better stream. I thought we were doing really good today, until we got to Berlin. All right, so y'all have a great day. Enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless you all. See you tomorrow.